Yeah.
How did you kind of how were you able to like flip the headspaces back and forth between like the touring versus the writing, and like sandwiching the writing in between touring? Because there are artists out there that have to like take time off from everything to write a record, whereas you were just like, let's just cram it in where we can. So how were you able to keep it all going at the same time?
Great question. I don't know. I get very burnt out like very easily. I think like I'm getting an autism diagnosis next week, but autistic burnout is real. Normal burnout is real, but like those two together, just dead. Yeah, I don't know how I managed it, because I have to do like YouTube videos as well in between tour. I think it's more just like when I'm in a room with usually Steph, who produced a lot of the stuff. When we're in a room together, it's just like hanging out and like, yeah, we're writing music, but we kind of share the same brain cell. So it's not like going into a room with a producer you don't really know, you don't really get on with too well. It's more just like going to hang out with friends. I trust him with my life. He loves the stuff that we make together. So it was kind of just, we didn't have time to do it any other time. We knew when the album was going to come out, so we just had to get it done. But it was relatively painless considering, although I did get COVID and food poisoning in the same week.
Ooh,
shit, that's a combo.
Yeah, it was a combo.
Fuck. Okay.
Glad you're still alive from that one. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And so on the topic of burnout, how do you kind of manage to balance everything you're doing? You're a content creator, you're an influencer on Twitter, like fucking every social media, you make music, you tour. How do you manage to kind of take time for everything?
I don't.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
No, it's the honest truth. I feel like the last few years have been a great test as to like how much I can put up with. I've been managing a lot better, at least the end of last year and the beginning of this year. But yeah, I don't really know. I have ADHD, which means that routine is completely out of the question. If I write down what I'm going to do for the week, it's not getting done in the way that I've written it down. I guess I feel like a theme throughout my whole life is I'm motivated entirely by fear of failure, which obviously very stress inducing, but gets the job done. So yeah, I guess I just kind of have to do it. I think something that I've learned a lot is like asking people around me for help. Like I have an editor who does my YouTube videos now, which I didn't have a few years ago because I was so pedantic about everything. I have an editor. My manager is great. I can't really answer the question because I'm still struggling to figure out that whole managing everything.
It just kind of happens. It just by a miracle you're able to get everything done. Basically, is where it's at.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah.